In this Infusionsoft lesson, I'm going to show you how to use iMember360 and Amazon S3 expiring links to protect video as well as pages. The problem I'm trying to address is that you may falsely convince yourself that you're protecting your videos by putting them on a page that requires people to log in before they can see it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you here's a page. We have it protected. Only people that are logged in and have this DTA futures level can see that page. The problem is that I can click on that page and then download it. So that's what this simple link does. But I can also come up, copy that link, and then I'm just going to open up here a Firefox window, and a friend of mine takes that same video, and now they're viewing that same video that you need protected. So here's the way you go about it. This one here is a link to a protected link. So it's a link to another video in the same bucket in my Amazon S3. So this is the public one, which I've gone in and I marked public. This one is not marked public. So when you go into it, you get this access denied error. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this short code that Amazon S3 provides to us via this short code that iMember360 gives us. And this is going to allow us to get to that same file, but it's going to get around the protection, but only for people who are logged into that page, and only because this is passing on the credentials. And I'll show you how it does that in a second. So when I go in, I'm getting access to that same exact video, and you see that it works just fine. Now I'm going to come up and show a link to another bucket. This is just to show that it's not just good for the bucket where you're storing the video, it can be in folders underneath those buckets. And this last one is just a quick illustration that you can use a nice light box sort of player, and this will work just fine. So how does this all work? Well, first of all, let's go over here to Amazon S3, and what we can see here is the full link to the file. So this part right here is what's considered the host, the S3 host name. This right here is what's considered the bucket. Now, if you look at these links, you'll see that Amazon S3 creates the buckets as subdomains to the domain that they provide to you. So what we need to do is configure iMember360 with the host name, which is this part right here, all the way to the com, and the host name, which is right here. And then if we come up and we provide iMember360 with the Amazon S3 API key and the secret key, then the WordPress site through the iMember360 has all the information it needs to give only people who are properly logged in access to the video. So how do we get these things? Well, first of all, you need to go over to your Amazon S3, and I'll take you right to the console. So this is your Amazon, what do you call it? This is the administrative screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to look at the security credentials. Now I'm not going to display these because it just is going to be an exposure security wise. But if you click on this item right here and follow the instructions, you'll be able to get your API key, and you'll also be able to get your secret key, which are the two things that your iMember360 configuration screen needs in order to get you in. So right here is the screen that we can go if you go to Amazon, to iMember360, and you go to the Amazon S3. So you'll see that the same values that they give you here for the access key and the secret key, you enter right here. And then this is how long you want the key to be good. I just set it up for 240, which means it's good for 4 minutes. You may want to make it a little bit longer to give people a chance to watch the video if you think they're taking your time. And then you include the host and the bucket name, which I just showed you how to get from these different parts of the link. So if you put all these things together and configure it right, just like I told you, you can then use these over and over again in order to protect your video. Thank you very much.